is not simply a result of cheaper labor costs. It's driven by a massive government policy known as volume procurement.
Volume procurement.
Right. The government uses the leverage of its billion-plus population to bulk buy high-value medical consumables directly from manufacturers. We are talking about titanium joints, cardiac stents, and surgical implants.
By negotiating at that unprecedented scale, they forced an average 93% price drop on these critical materials.
Exactly. So a foreign patient accessing this system benefits directly from these state-negotiated subsidies. They receive state-of-the-art, globally sourced implants for a fraction of the international market cost.
But reaching that operating table requires crossing what are effectively invisible walls. A foreign patient cannot simply walk into a Chinese public hospital and demand a neurosurgeon. The administrative friction points are severe enough to entirely derail a medical journey, if not navigated correctly.
And the most immediate and dangerous wall is language. We are not talking about the conversational fluency needed to order a coffee or hail a taxi. We are dealing with life and death medical translation.
Right, the stakes are so much higher.
So much higher. In a complex pathology discussion, the Chinese language's reliance on homophones and the prevalence of deep regional dialects present a massive risk. A subtle mistranslation regarding surgical risks, severe allergies, or postoperative drug dosages can lead to catastrophic medical errors. Accurate bilingual medical advocacy is absolutely non-negotiable.
And beyond language, there's the rigid legal framework of the visa system. A patient cannot arrive on a standard tourist visa and casually check in for a bone marrow transplant.
No, you can't.
The legalities are strict and heavily enforced. For short-term medical care, which is defined as a stay between 30 and 180 days, patients must secure an S2 visa. This requires an official, stamped invitation letter from the receiving hospital. But for extreme, long-term care, anything requiring a stay over 180 days, patients must apply for the rigorous S1 visa.
And the S1 visa application process is incredibly demanding. Consulates require a highly detailed hospital treatment plan drafted by the prospective medical team in China. This isn't just a brief letter. It is a comprehensive clinical dossier.
They need to see everything.
Everything. Additionally, the patient must provide proof of long-term accommodation and significant financial guarantees to ensure they will not abandon unpaid medical bills. A single translation error or missing stamp on these documents can result in an immediate visa rejection, halting the entire process.
The final invisible wall is the digital moat. China operates on a hyper-efficient, highly integrated digital health ecosystem. A local resident can open a WeChat mini program and book a specialist appointment for about $2.50 in a matter of seconds.
Sick.
But foreign patients hit a hard stop, because this digital ecosystem requires a Chinese bank card and local national ID authentication to function. Without those, you are locked out of the basic infrastructure used to navigate the hospitals.
And these formidable walls, the language barrier, the complex visas, the digital lockout, they create an environment where foreign patients are often desperate, confused, and highly vulnerable. And this vulnerability has birthed a predatory, dark secondary market that patients must be hyper aware of.
Here's where it gets really interesting, because navigating the official channels is hard enough, but it also leaves desperate patients exposed to a terrifying underbelly of medical tourism. There's a whole true crime element to this landscape.